Hello, I'm OmnusI, your game master this evening here in my lair. Hello, my friends. I am OmnusI. You are here in my lair once more for another answer to a question posted by the RPG Brigade. This is day 6 of August, which means we are on question 6. And that question is, you can game every day for a week. Describe what you do. Well, I am no stranger to marathon sessions, but that was back in the halcyon days of being younger. I no longer have the energy to do marathon sessions like that anymore. The spirit is willing, but the flesh gets a little weak. So my first instinct is to interpret that as you have a week, say, dropped in a desert island, nobody to bother you, and you can just game with your hand-picked group for an entire week. That would be fun. If we had all of our everything supplied for us, you can drop off and take a nap when you want, get up and keep gaming. That would be a unique opportunity that I've never really had. A whole week at a time, that doesn't happen in this day and age. But if I could have that kind of opportunity, I would like to run some sort of mega quest to see how far we can take it. Could we go from first level to 20th level in Dungeons & Dragons in that span of time? There are several very compelling adventures that you could tell using that set of rules. Would I like to have the opportunity to have about a month beforehand and create this epic story for a different game? If I could do that, I don't think I would do something that ideally fits as episodic missions like Shadowrun. I think I would like to do something like, well, GURPS, for instance, where I could string together an entire story around a group that doesn't necessarily have to have beginnings and endings, taking advantage of the fact that we have such a block of time. I would certainly hope that during that time we would have everything we would need to make us comfortable. The good old gaming table is nice. Having something a little bit bigger to stretch your legs and things like that would also be good. Now, being a little bit more realistic, if instead it was, you can game every day for a week and describe what you do, but you're not gaming the entire time, honestly, conventions are a really good way of gaming. There's plenty of social engagement where you can talk to other gamers. You don't have to necessarily be at the table, but every time you want to indulge, there's almost always a game somewhere around or somebody who wants to talk gaming with you. The convention setting is one that I constantly yearn for because I love my fellow gamers. There are some who give me a headache, but honestly, when I've seen people, I've been to the party at Frank Menser, one of the founding fathers of the way gaming is today, and his approach to inviting strangers who share his love of the hobby with him and just inviting them into his home and having a really great time, that really inspired me. I like having other gamers around. With all of our foibles, with all of our quirks, I would take a full week of conventioning, even though I don't know of any that go a full week. Usually they're 3 or 4 days, or if that. But that's how I would like to spend it, in a convention setting where I can just go to a game, spend 6 hours playing a game with people, and then if I feel like doing something else, I can switch over to a different game. Maybe I keep my group around me of people that I've enjoyed, but honestly, I like to make new friends and meet new people. If you ever see me at a gaming convention, please introduce yourself. I'd love to meet you. Tell me what you think of my videos. It'd be nice. But that is how I would enjoy spending a solid week of gaming. I also think that, as my tastes have changed a little bit, I wouldn't do purely role-playing games. Every once in a while, taking a break with a good board game or a good card game can tend to shake you out of a funk. And for a whole week of just role-playing, it sounds like a dream, but it actually probably could be fairly hard. So having a few other alternatives here and there, ability to go out and enjoy good food with some friends, maybe a few potables after the game, that would be a lot of fun and something I would love to do. So, but I am OmnusI, here in the Lair of OmnusI, answering the question for the RBG Brigade. I hope to see you tomorrow. But until that time, I hope that you enjoy safe adventures